sat down in my corner here to meditate and to journal for a little bit. And as I as I have been, I'm recognizing some things about myself. And so, for whatever reason, I felt like it might be good to record. I'm just going with it. I, I'm recognizing that I have like a lot of mind chatter going on. I've got I've got a lot of stuff happening in my brain since starting this with my brother Corey. I'm having I'll watch myself and I just have so much judgment. I've got so much, my inner critic has like taken over. And it kind of sucks because over the past year I've been working so hard to just be myself, like to I've been working so hard, and it's like since starting this I just feel like I've like gone back like so many steps, and it's yeah, I've got a lot of mind stuff going on. I recognize I've had this pull towards social media more. um the whole validation thing. Um, I sit there and I watch myself. So I'll make like these little reels of Corey and I. And so as I go through, I got to watch us again. And so, I mean, I'm so judgmental of myself. I think I'm so annoying. I'm, I'm like, I use my hands all the time. I'm like doing all this stuff. Um, and I'll be talking and I feel like I haven't I haven't grasped this being recorded thing yet. Like I want to just be me, like because I'm goofy. I'm just a whole lot of stuff. But whenever I get on here, it gets weird, and I haven't learned how to not get distracted by like looking at myself because I distract me. and 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 I feel like it prevents me from being able to flow in the best way that it can. I mean, I've stood in front of huge audiences and I've spoken and I've, but this is so different. I don't know why. I think it's, and I'm thinking, I'm coming to recognize, I'm coming to see that it's the inner critic. Like my inner critic is so strong, and I'm like, why? Like what? Because I'm not the only one. I mean, we're all the same, for the most part. We all have this inner critic, and they just prevent us from being ourselves, from being able to, like, I can't look at myself and I'll be thinking stuff and I won't be receiving to be able to. I mean, I do, like, I'll get in the flow and I'll start talking and stuff, but I recognize whenever I watch myself, like, I don't know, it's like, am I like that? Because I annoy me. um, I'm so judgmental. I'm so judgmental. I really am. Like, and I think that we all are. We're so judgmental. But oh, there's so many times when I'm not. Like, I can just fully be present and have no judgment at all, and it's so freeing whenever we could just just let things just be what they are. I had a thought the other day. I was like, to I don't have to even think about like certain things. I don't have to think about them. I don't have to I don't see. I just got distracted by myself. I just I'm like, it's really difficult, and um I don't know how to overcome this. But I want to, because I want to be able to speak about the things that I've learned, about the things that I'm learning, without me getting in the way of it. Um, because I had such a great thought the other day that like I don't have to have an opinion about stuff. I don't have to have an opinion about it. I don't have to think about it, you know? It's like we get so wrapped up in just our mind chatter. You know, and then we stay on that train and we just get on it and we're distracted by it and it keeps me from doing the things like sitting here in my corner, like, you know, and meditating and journaling and like recognizing these behaviors that, okay, wait, I need to do something about my social media addiction. You know, I did turn off my notifications. Like I did this right in the beginning whenever Corey and I first started, because I started getting notifications, and every time I'd pick up my phone I'd see it and I would immediately like go to it. And I was like, oh, that's not good. Because I had kind of gotten better about that. But I still, you know, I pick it up and I'm like, oh, I got emails. Because I didn't turn those off because I'm not like pulled to junk email, you know. But Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and now I've got the TikTok thing, that because my sister Katie has it, so I love to follow her. And so I'm like, there's just all these different things that suck me into it, and it takes time. You know, it uses my time, which isn't always bad because I learn a lot of stuff and I see what our people are doing and all that. Like, I mean, y'all, you would not see this if it were not for social media. So it's like there's good stuff about social media, but it's like, how much time am I putting into it? And then whenever I'm not looking at it, like how much time am I thinking about all the stuff that is happening in that world? You know, like how are the posts, like how are these things being received from people? You know, are they thinking about me the way that I think about me? Because I just really annoy myself on these videos. And hopefully one day I won't, but I mean, I'm working on it. Like, my inner critic, you know, I recognize that like we have this inner critic within us. As I was journaling, I'm like, our inner critic, like he, like, they really are just there to protect us, you know? They really are. It's to protect us from doing things that I might get hurt from, you know? Like, don't do that. But, you know, it's like, I'll tell myself not to do things that inner critic will. It's so fascinating for me. I love to learn about the mind and the brain and behaviors and just like why we do the things we do. Like, why am I doing this? Because there's a reason why I'm doing this. Um, and so much stems from childhood, and it has, you know, whenever I think that, like, I get this feeling of, oh gosh, my childhood is my parents, but it's not parents, like, you know, because I don't ever, like, I have the greatest parents, but childhood, my own children, like, children, like, we just it's where our foundational behaviors and patterns begin, like how we are dealing with the world, how we're processing what's happening to us or not processing it. You know, Corey talked about denial, and the way denial, it just protects us. It helps us to not remember things that could hurt us, that we just, as young children, just can't understand or don't know how to deal with. You know, the feelings and emotions become too strong and we just don't know how to deal with them. And so our minds just go into this protection. Like, it's so incredible the way we know how to protect ourselves from pain and hurt. But at the same time, it's still there. We can't get away from it until we feel it. I've spent a lot of time over this past year just feeling a lot of stuff, and it's been so freeing, like feeling stuff and now like really coming to embrace honesty. I feel like I've always been an honest person. I've strived to be an honest person. However, at the same time, whenever you're a people pleaser and whenever you're constantly becoming a chameleon to change to your environment and to people, and whenever you um there's just so much dishonesty in trying to control situations and trying to control people and trying, and it's not a purposeful thing. I'm not like thinking that I'm being dishonest, but looking back at behaviors that I've had, I recognize how manipulative and deceitful and dishonest those things are. But again, it's all like subconscious. It's not like I'm purposefully being or doing these things. It's like it's something deep within us that is there, that's trying to protect us from getting hurt, protect us from feeling, protect us from something that we're just afraid of, that's really nothing to even be afraid of. Because once it's like open and you become aware of it, it's like, wait, I held on to that for this long? Like, but we just don't know. That's the thing about it, is that we are just all so unaware. we are. We're so unaware of our behaviors and things that trigger us. Like, we walk around just aggravated all the time, and we walk around in moods, and we walk around, blaming people, places, things for stuff, and it's just, we're just so unaware. And something that helps us to become aware is to sit in a corner, sit on your bed, just sit in your closet, sit on the lakefront, sit in your car, like sit in nature, just sit, just sit. And I said sit a lot, see, and that's gonna annoy me. But just sit in quiet and peace and listen and write. Corey was talking about the other night that he wrote for like 4 hours, and I mean, that is so therapeutic. It is so good to just get all this stuff out of us that just doesn't need to, I mean, and God, like, he pours down thoughts. It's so fascinating the way, like, our thinking, it's like we've got outward thinking and we've got inward thinking. We've got stuff that's like coming from us, that's going out, and then we've got stuff that flows into us, that comes in, and it really is incredible to receive impressions, to receive thoughts, to receive understanding about things that we've been stuck on or stuck with. And it just helps us to be able to just appreciate right now. I have so much gratitude. Like, I'm so grateful for being able to learn things about myself that I'm able to change and improve on, and be better, be a better instrument, just have more love, have more gratitude, more compassion, have more understanding. And the way to do that is to practice it. It's to embody it, to be it. And so that's what I'm learning. I'm trying to learn these things, because I do. I want to be better. Like, I really want to be better. And I want to not be annoying to people so that they will watch. And I think to myself, well, if I'm annoying myself, then I'm annoying other people and they're not going to want to watch this. So it's such a battle. Um, I'm getting better though. I am. I'm getting better. And I think that as time goes by, Corey and I are going to get better. And we don't know what this is going to turn into. We felt that it's time to start, and so we started. And who knows? I mean, we really don't. We both have a whole lot of thoughts. I know that God can like take this anywhere and do anything with it, and I'm just open to what that path is going to be. And I'm learning a lot about myself in the process, and it's been really good. I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful to be able to recognize the mind chatter now, and to be able to bring myself back to like, okay, what's most important? You know, what is really most important? The thing that is really most important is that like I love y'all. You know, it's weird saying that to this, but like whoever is watching this, like I love you, and thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this, because you know this is hard. This is not an easy thing, opening myself up to the possibility of judgment and humiliation and um, all the things that I've always wanted to protect myself from. And so it is, it's very difficult. Um, but I'm learning one day at a time, one step at a time, and I'm just so grateful for any of you, all of you who are like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen next. You know, because I'm right there with you. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? All right, I guess this is it, because I could start rambling and I could be here for an hour, but I think that I just needed to get that out. You know, I'm a work in progress here, and I feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable, and I think that it'll get better. So if I've annoyed you up to this point, just hang on. um, and I might annoy you for the rest of the time. Sorry. I'm just glad that you're here and watching, even if it's just for my brother. All right, bye, y'all.